What is a concussion? Do you believe over the course of your career you've suffered from how many?
Dozens to up to 100.
We did that interview with Mick Foley last week. You can see it on Wednesday. He has admitted that he's brain damaged from blows to the head, saying that he lives permanently in a fog. The United States is filled with former NFLers in their 40s struggling to remember what they had for breakfast while still eating their breakfast. No joke. Knowing that that exists, is the NFL right to protect its players from what used to be a legal hard hit?
They're right to protect them, but I think it's going overboard.
I would disagree with you, Stevie. I think they're right to do it, and they should do it more. Because at the end of the day, it's just a game, and there's no way that these guys at 40 cannot remember what they've done all their life.
I feel like they're diluting the game. You might as well play two-hand touch.
We didn't have these hits before. These hits are late. Like now, the guys are bigger, faster, stronger, and they're just emphasizing these big hits. I think they should take a step back and go back just to the essential of the game of playing football, not getting hurt.
You can't tell me a guy is more powerful right now than a safety in the league than Ronnie Lott was, and Steve Atwater. These guys who made the biggest hits. And it's like
the guys weren't as big, they didn't move as fast, and it's vicious. But one of the most dangerous places right now is a football field, and it can be like that. It's just
when you strap up since young little league, you never came to a game saying, "I'm going to take this guy's head off and I'm going to make him get a head injury." And that's my thing. I think it's intent. If if their intent to hurt someone, that's one thing.
Yeah, but
if you're playing football all out, going 100%, and you hit a guy in the head or you hit a guy in the chest with the wrong
body, though. You can control your body to hit him here instead of
when you're going all out. What if an offensive lineman pushes you into a guy? That's a penalty these days, and that can cost you a game.
I'm just saying I'm good. I'm happy that they're doing that. I think the CFL should start doing it too, more and more. And eventually we should go back to the essential of the game. And guys cannot be hurt like that. Guys cannot ruin their life.
Do you agree that there are NFL players that use their heads as weapons? They use the top of their helmet as a weapon.
I agree that maybe some of the hits could be better for them. But I disagree that when I think on football, I don't think guys are going into the game saying, I want to hurt this guy. I want to get in his career. I want to put him out of the game. And I just think that guys have more respect for the game.
But isn't the attitude of a defensive back, especially a safety, if a guy comes over the middle, you want to make him pay, so next time he doesn't reach his hands out and he's got the alligator arms? Isn't that the goal?
But with all in the confines of the game. I mean, Dick Nitran Lane, he used to take people's heads off. Dick Butkus and those guys back in the day.
I love the history of the game here.
Yeah, I mean, these guys were killers on the field. Nobody said anything back then, and Dick Butkus and Mike Ditka and all these guys, they're commentating now.
But here's the problem, is that we're finding that guys in their 40s and 50s who played in the eras that you're talking about right now are brain damaged, right? So it's one thing to look back and say, hey, they all did it. Now we're seeing the repercussions of it.
But when I see Mike Ditka, when I see Tom Jackson, when I see guys like Jim Brown in front of the camera, to me it doesn't seem like they're brain damaged.
Yeah,
and maybe they are.
A couple of names there. And the big issue, there's a lot of them. They have an institution now where they test those guys in their 40s, and there's major problems out there. There's a severe problem that they should look at.
How many concussions have you had?
I don't remember any, but so far so good.
Yeah, likewise. I don't.
He has the hair though. That's why he's all for it. He has a major cushion, all these dreads.
Maybe if there's new helmets out called Xenith. Maybe if they try a Xenith helmet, they can limit their concussions.
Yeah, you guys are terrific. Marwan, good to see you, man.
I get to be here.